Yeah.
Yes, sir. It's your boy Sky Harwood and Chrondomatic. We back at it again for Artist Shine. Another episode with a very special guest who goes by the name of Jaime Giovanni. Very dope MC and very dope songwriter as well. Keep him out on YouTube whenever you get a chance. We're gonna get into his story today. What's going on, man? What's going on, man?
Nothing much. Promoting this album right now. Just dropped the album Friday. Dropped the video Wednesday. So just trying to make this run continue.
Congratulations. What's it called?
This album, it's the third installment for Product of the Survivalist. So Product of the Survivalist, Part 3.
So that's the series. That's Part 1, Part 2, Part 3.
Right.
Explain that title for us a little bit. Product of the Survivalist. The group, right? I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's more or less me giving my flowers to that group, because that's what members of that group inspired me in so many ways. That's how I literally started music. I ended up moving into a house when I moved into Phoenix. I moved into the house where Jabal stayed.
Shout out Jabal.
Shout out Jabal, which is Bookie's brother. And he would come back home after school every day with that inspiration that they would create at school, because they would have ciphers. They would be building their own energy at school, and he would come back with the same energy. And I caught on to that. And from then on, it was like a marathon. Niggas just continued with that. The title comes from that.
Okay. So give us some insight as far as how long you've been doing music, and what type of artist do you consider yourself as? A hip hop artist, a rapper, an artist?
Shit, I've been doing music since I was like, I would say 12. So I moved to Phoenix around 12 years old. Music always resonated with me. It always resonated with me, which is crazy because I come from a hearing impaired mom. My mom was deaf, so and my dad was a DJ. So when my mom loved music too. When she listened to music, she would crank it up because she couldn't hear it, but she would feel the vibrations.
Right.
So it always resonated with me. But when I moved out here, that's when and got inspired. That's when I actually started writing and taking it serious. So around 12, 13, that's when I got into it.
Okay, dope. So what type of artist, or what would you consider yourself? A hip hop artist, a rapper, an MC, all of the above?
I'm all that. I'm not boxed in at all. I feel like I can listen to anything, and if I like it, I'm gonna make something to it. It can be R&B. I've written R&B songs. I've written hip hop. I've tried to go commercial. I've written that way. Anything inspiring. You know, I'm not boxed in at all. I love hip hop though.
So I'm gonna ask you what you asked me off camera. Do you think hip hop is relevant today?
Okay. After you answered that, I think it is. But in my mind, I feel like people don't really gravitate toward bars and lyricism these days. They more or less gravitate toward rap or something that's catchy. So I do think it's real relevant. Every other commercial, you hear a hip hop beat in the background. Almost every show that comes on or movie, half of the scores are hip hop. So yeah, I think it's very relevant, for sure.
And I only ask that to you because a lot of people dwindle on whether or not to be the lyrical miracle rapper, because a lot of them started out that way.
Yeah.
And most of them end up into a situation where they have to broaden their spectrum as far as writing.
I started out that way.
What's more important, barring out or making a dope song?
Definitely making a dope song.
Of course, making a dope song. In the mainstream, they're looking for a jingle, just like any other song. especially if
resonates.
you're looking to get it placed. You know what I mean? Any placements that you have are gonna have those type of situations where they want a certain type of sound. But it's okay to have that lane. It's okay to be a Drake. It's okay to be, you know what I mean? It's still hip hop.
How would you describe your sound? Is it West Coast, East Coast, hip hop, gangster shit?
I describe my sound Southwest. I don't, I could do West Coast, I could do East Coast, I could do South, I could do gangster, but...
You have a preference?
My preference is actually the people in my circle or the people I genuinely fuck with, like you guys. Especially the people that's who the people that inspire me. Mainly the people in the city.
What's the biggest show you did?
I ain't done nothing super major. I ran through the city.
Yeah.
For sure. Been out of town a couple places, but nothing major.
Any favorite moments on the road that you can talk about?
I wouldn't say favorite moments, but I have moments that I won't ever forget. Like when I went to Texas out with this guy right here. Shout out to homie Texas. We had went out there to open for, it was like 10 groups: Disturbing the Peace, Goody Mob, Busy Bone. You know any other names? Truth Hurts. It was a lot of people. Long story short, I've never been to Texas. That was my first time in Texas.
What part of Texas was you in?
It was in San Antonio.
San Antonio, okay.
And
shout out San Antonio.
Shout out San Antonio. I love that place. I can't wait to go back. But
is that what they do South by Southwest? Or is that Austin?
I think that's
Austin.
That's Austin?
That's in Austin.
Yeah. But it's memorable because I ended up getting lost during the concert. I ended up losing my whole crew. I don't want to talk about how, you know what I'm saying? Because it was, you know what I'm saying, there's some wonderful women out there. It was some great things happening out there. But I ended up losing my crew. And I ain't been out there. I didn't know nobody out there. So, you know what I'm saying? It was kind of, you know what I'm saying? It was crazy, but that's a memorable thing that I ain't ever gonna forget.
It ended up a good situation or bad situation?
It ended up a cool situation.
A cool situation.
It wasn't a bad situation.
That's what's up, man. I mean, that's what it's all about, especially when you travel. Is that your favorite place that you ever traveled to?
I think so. Honestly, out of everywhere I've been, I think Texas has wonderful weather, beautiful women.
Great variety.
The aura is cool. I think their support is crazy.
Yeah. I got a question, man. What do you feel Jaime Giovanni brings to the game that is missing?
I bring uniqueness. I don't feel like I'm like anybody else. I feel like I'm in my own lane at times. I feel like I am Phoenix. Not to knock nobody else, but I feel like I got that aura in me, and I bring it to the table.
That's real. Who's some of your favorite producers?
Locally or?
Just period.
Shout out Bookie. That's definitely been one of my favorites. Yog West. That's somebody I've been wanting to work with for a minute now.
Shout out Yo, we was just there last night.
Yeah. I have yet to meet the man. I got a lot of respect for that man. I'm speaking it into fruition. I'm gonna work with that man one day. Main Ingredient as well. I want to work with him. I want to work with iRock. You know.
Shout out iRock. You naming some serious heavy hitters.
I got respect for a few people. Yeah.
That's what's up, man. We definitely got to get something in too, man. We definitely got to get something in. You got so the album dropped. You said last week.
Dropped Friday.
Friday. Where can they get the album in, bro?
You can, it's live on SoundCloud for anybody who ain't got accounts or whatever. You can stream it for free on there. BandLab as well. You can go to my YouTube channel. It's on there. So,
okay. For sure, man. We definitely gonna have to get you to come back when we do the Freestyle Friday joints where we had artists come through and collab, network, and we do events here for the artists, man. You definitely gotta pull up
for sure.
and function with us, man. But where can they holler at you at, man? Where can the people find you at, and if they want to connect with you, work with you, build with you?
Shit, you can find me at my YouTube. Jaime Giovanni is spelled Jaime. You can find me at almost any social platform, and I'm willing to connect with almost anybody. I'm open, so for sure.
Yeah, man. So I know you came through. You brought some bars for us, man. Right?
For sure.
Let's go in and get in the booth, man, and so they can see what Jaime Giovanni what he doing this bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Let's do this.
We'll be right back.
Hey. I ain't got nothing left for you niggas. Trying to fuck up my figures, models be thicker, bottles be bigger. I take your bitch, if I want it with her, go to my neck. I'm a big tipper, fuck as you think, you off the liquor. Check out my rank, I'm off the Richter. Make a bitch walk a plank just to get trust, and I know. Woo! Niggas wanna know where I been, stacked so thick that they don't bend. If I meet your girl, she gon' sin and wanna give me head like a hairpin. Get up on the stick and do a quick spin. Do a quick sin and keep it to herself like the fifth man, but what you know about? Pisces walking that border out. Please don't say you got money if you niggas can't even afford a house. Used to be a pimp that could sort it out. Now all you gotta do is snort it out. Nowadays weak bitches thinking they queens got the foot border out. Like we don't see, I'm just trying to leave my seeds with a piece big enough to make a hater feel the heat. Fucking Jesus peace, get a piece of me and watch how your luck get lit with the weed. Inhale the breeze, we're in hell so the frail won't sell a week. Lead a freak to her knees like a pastor being let him master me. That's the act to plead. Follow the code, fuck what they show, bro, truth to expose. I'm in my robe, getting my roses from a chick with $200 toes. That's how it goes, gotta stay up like a floater. You're choke when they put you on hold. I'm not one of those, that's a chump at most, just to bump the goal, let me just pose. Ay, you see me? I don't think they see me. Ay. Look, I let me get up. I don't think they understand. I think the underhand is in for my love. Fuck SRP, my wrist will light up. Everything fly like it's a kite pup. High, I'm above the sky. Having trouble, I could get you right like it's a night nut. I don't lie even when I lie, baby. That's a start to understanding my trust. Hi, it's me, the guy that might plug. Bite like a nigga ain't the right stuff. Fight like ain't no flight in my slugs. I be like a knife the weight, I'm in cuts. Now I can double up despite the right love. Handlebars like a bike, bite the right love. Follow money like a hypnotized the right thug. If you need it, you can get it. You found the right plug.
Hey.
God damn.
Hey. Jaime Giovanni, ladies and gentlemen.